Council Bluffs is a mid-sized community of 65,000 people. It's a slow growth community of about 0.5% a year. We have a lot of redevelopment needs in the community, and so we have to slug our way through redevelopment efforts in a variety of different areas. What we're finding is that there are brownfields in almost all of these projects that we have to deal with and contend with. So, programs like the assessment funding or the planning funding or even the cleanup is a great benefit for a community like Council Bluffs.
Well, EPA funding in the City of Council Bluffs has really made a difference. The EPA money offered us an opportunity to do testing, to look at what options we have in the area, and really start the redevelopment in those areas that are contaminated.
As of right now, the city has received $1.2 million in EPA funds that used to do the assessment of the South Main area as well as the Mid-City and the West Broadway corridor.
Our plan is going to try to identify 4 specific sub-areas that we're going to focus in a little bit more on, that we need a lot more attention. The South Main area where Artspace has been completed and where the Second International Harvester building is going to be renovated here soon is one of those focus areas. The other focus areas in the 25th and Broadway redevelopment and the Bunkie site are in the West Broadway corridor, so we'll focus in on that also.
The Omaha Standard redevelopment project began with an industry that needed to move because they were no longer able to sustain themselves in this location. It was too small. And then PCDC came in and acquired the property and did site prep for redevelopment. So we were involved in the environmental cleanup and also in site prep for future development.
What we did here is essentially relocate an industry back to an industrial park. Acquired all the property, cleaned up several brownfield sites on this location, and then resold the property to commercial businesses. The 2 issues that we had essentially were leaky underground storage tanks and other environmental contaminants associated with the painting and the manufacture of truck bodies here.
The community has benefited from this redevelopment because it is new services and new jobs in an area that was underserved. We also have benefited because future development will be coming. There's plans to develop further down Broadway, and that will only help everyone. The Artspace Adaptive Reuse Project redeveloped an old industrial building into a new vibrant community that included 36 residential units and also some commercial bays. The project itself was an investment of about $11.5 million, and there were 10 funding sources involved.
I'm proud of the development because we have really created a community here. We have people who do all kinds of different art forms, writers, painters, sculptors, photographers, musicians, and we all live together in pretty good harmony.
This development is very unique because it is a collection of wonderful artists that participate in community, and it's wonderful to have a place that's affordable and that's beautiful and that makes you just feel like it's a natural part of your life.
We are in the process of doing an RFP for the second International Harvester building. We're anticipating another mixed-use project, probably estimating about $8.5 million project.
The city has numerous railroad corridors. The challenge today is it's not a great place to do commerce. So our vision really is to come in here, remove a lot of blighting conditions, turn them into essentially open space, and long term what we want to do is use that open space for environmental purposes, urban gardening, a north-south, east-west trail system, make it an asset for the residential areas that are adjacent to it that are essentially stressed.
Our Metro Area Planning Association has started a plan to look at 2050. What that does is regionalize-wise, it brings all the cities, all the counties in an 8-county area, brings them together to decide and really start to look at the vision of the future. We're going to have a lot of brownfield issues that we have to deal with, but we're going to have to bring jobs back to the area, create new opportunities for people, and by having a community that's more than just a town, but have the entire area decide what's the vision of the future is very important for us. And And these will make a big difference on things that we make decisions on in the future.